Hello, hello, hello. This is Cyborg.
And Bumblebee.
And today we got a good one for you. We're going to be talking about fighting. But the first rule about Fight Club, we don't talk about Fight Club.
We're going to be talking about DC K.O. #1. And boy, oh boy, does this book have a lot of things happening.
I'm going to be honest, we had to read it in two parts because it was a long one. Now,
a lot of good stuff.
Of course, yeah, no doubt on that one, but my gosh, it is just long, but it's very interesting. And where it starts off with, which I like the most because I find it funny, you give the most powerful person in the world some knuckle dusters with miniature suns in them.
So the book kind of starts off with the end and then goes back and then shows us how we get to that end. So and we start off with Clark getting ready to enter the arena, and his weapon of choice, or his gear weapon of choice that he decided to bring with him, was some knuckles.
I'm calling them knuckle dusters, but their actual name are brass knuckles. But come on now. You give the strongest person there some brass knuckles, some knuckle dusters with miniature suns in them. So it makes it more powerful. So if he hits you're not getting back up unless they have it to where you can respawn.
I don't know, but you getting hit with the power of the sun.
Multiple suns.
Multiple suns. One for each knuckle.
Right, you ain't getting back up.
And then the book continues with our three heroes, Diana, Bruce, and Clark, having a game night at Superman's place. And they're playing a game, but then they notice that things are happening outside. And who is it? It's Darkseid. And he is
he's not happy.
He is everywhere. He's everywhere at the same time. It goes and it shows that he, like, this is it. This is the end of the world.
Mm-hmm.
Darkseid, everything he touches, everything he looks at is turning to him and becoming under his power, essentially. Like every particle and every molecule, he looks at it and it comes under his power. He has become this thing, this all-powerful, the book says, a universe of power given form. And this is pretty much the end, and our heroes go down, including Superman. But then it cuts, and it's like, and then it cuts to the Time Trapper and the World Forger, Gorilla Grodd, and Booster Gold all coming to the Justice League. And they're like, this is what is going to happen. But we used our powers to rewind time by 7 days, and we came here to warn y'all.
Do it.
There's nothing you can do. There's nothing you could do. But this is what's happening in 7 days.
Nah.
Or at least, well, that's at first. But then they all get to conversating, and they come up with a plan. And the plan, or it is explained that kind of Darkseid's power is already coming to fruition. If you've been reading, I believe... If you've been reading Justice League Unlimited, I believe, in the last couple issues... Ooh, what's the name of the...
What are we trying to get to?
Where is Geoforce from? Geoforce and Tara.
Ooh, I don't even remember. Oh my gosh.
I'm trying to remember.
Hold on for a sec.
If you've been reading Justice League Unlimited, there is a team of Justice Leaguers, including Power Girl, Geoforce. I forget who else is there. But they discovered a pit in Markovia.
Oh, dang. I just remembered Geoforce.
They discovered...
Titans show.
Yes. Young Justice.
Yeah.
But they discovered a pit. And in this pit is just, not good things. So apparently that has been happening in multiple places around the world.
Yeah.
And this is an indication that the heart of Apocalypse is growing in the center of Earth. And once it's getting ready for Darkseid, and Darkseid is coming, and it's going to turn Earth into
Darkseid,
a new apocalypse, essentially.
Yeah, Darkseid's image.
So some of these time travelers, like the time trapper, is not very optimistic that they can do anything about it.
He can try. They can try. It might work.
Booster Gold is more optimistic. Gorilla Grodd is like, no.
I mean,
but they do come up with the plan. They're like, okay, if you are able to restart the heart of Apocalypse and then have it wield, or some one of you take charge of it and will it to whatever you want the world to become, you can put the world back where it needs to be.
Yes.
Now,
the question is, how and who? The
problem is Booster Gold is going to need to be the one to use, or like he has Omega energy, so he has the power to shock it, to essentially make it stop and restart. But the problem is when it does restart, it is going to start a competition, and these heroes are going to have to fight each other. In this competition, these heroes are going to have to fight each other for real, in order to... It's going to be a bracket. And at the end of everything, there's going to be different rounds. And at the end, the champion is going to be the one that the heart is going to allow to... Well, not allow. Because they still... Well, once they beat everybody else, then...
No, we're not.
Then...
Not yet.
What do you mean? What do you mean not yet? Then they have to fight the Heart of Apocalypse itself.
Okay.
And then, and then that person becomes the King Omega.
Now, I'll say this because I was thinking just like Booster Gold. Why do I have to do it?
Because he's the one that has Omega energy.
No, I don't even care about that. Why is it me? Why is it always me? Y'all sent me to this place. I seen things that I didn't want to see.
Did they send him, or did he accidentally get... I think he accidentally got teleported.
It don't matter how it happened. I don't want to be a part of this no more.
I don't think he got sent to the absolute universe on purpose. If I'm remembering, it's been a while.
I would have PTSD.
I mean, you're not wrong. He probably went through a lot.
I'm pretty sure he went through quite literal hell and back.
But because he was around Darkseid, and because he was on the other Earth, he has a lot of Omega energy just wafting off of him
that he didn't want in the first place. But it is what it is.
Yeah,
I'm leaving it alone for right now.
So then Superman doesn't like this idea, for obvious reasons. He doesn't necessarily want to... Well, what's the word I'm looking for?
He don't want to fight each other.
Yeah.
But he also knows that this is the best case scenario. He just don't like it.
And he's also worried about villains making their way into the pit and trying to join the competition.
And that's where they make the plan.
So the big three talk, and they come up with a plan.
And it's a good plan. Don't get me wrong.
And then, plan. Yeah. So they have 7 days. They come up with a plan, and they have 7 days to execute said plan.
They get the most dangerous villains, not the petty crime ones.
Level 6 and up.
About hard hitting, like Joker and up.
Yeah. So on the first day,
Joker at the base, so that's bad.
On the first day, Mr. Terrific sets up some T-Spears, and essentially their plan is to round up all of these villains,
right,
and send them into the Phantom Zone, which has become more of a
therapeutic area,
nice and therapeutic rehabilitation, according to the book.
Interesting, I guess.
Instead of, prison, and they round up all these villains, supposedly, and bring them in. On the second day, they let the world know what's going on, and they're like, "This is what's going to happen. This is our plan."
Superman as the spokesperson.
They let the world know, and the second and third day, and they also let the world know that a bunch of companies like LexCorp, Wayne Enterprises, Queen Industries, and a bunch of other companies have come together to pretty much fortify the world and create
arcs.
I guess bunkers. It said arcs for people to stay in the event of catastrophe. Essentially,
they're not saying that it will be, but they're not saying that it won't.
Just in case.
Which I humbly believe in. Everything has to be prepared properly.
On the fourth day, all of the heroes kind of hang out with their family, get in some family time.
Say their goodbyes just in case.
I don't know if I would say goodbyes. They just, having their last day of freedom before they start really bunkering down and getting ready for this competition.
Yeah, they're saying they goodbye just in case.
Which, on the fifth day, that's when everyone starts getting ready. They start getting their gear ready and whatever they got planned and how, whatever they got planned. They're getting their gear ready. Superman's getting his knuckles. Wonder Woman is getting her God Killer armor ready. Batman is getting his Justice Buster. Cyborg is upgrading his tech with the Father Box.
Insane.
And then on the sixth day is the day that they get ready and they head to the center of the earth. And they blast this heart of apocalypse and
basically
it begins.
They do a heart restart.
And then everything begins. They get transported, I don't know if they necessarily get transported, but everyone is in this tournament, big arena area.
Yep.
And they're told that their goal is to get to the portal, which will transport them or allow them to enter the next stage.
Yes.
But it's not going to be so easy. There's booby traps. There's these big Titans, I don't know, that are there and ready to attack.
We're just going to call them Titans.
All of our heroes get ready.
Now, before we move on, I just need to point out one thing and one thing only. No, turn page back. Look at Batman.
His Justice Buster armor is very interesting.
Batman looks like the Juggernaut.
Yeah. He has a giant mace for a hand.
Yep.
And he's like in this mech suit.
He's ready to really take somebody out.
Maybe.
Now, that's some foreshadowing from Bumblebee, but let's just keep going.
Yeah, so all of our heroes are running, making their way through this arena, trying to get to this end portal so that they can be one of the people that make it to the next round. People are getting eliminated, disqualified right and left. The Jay Garrick Flash triggers parademons, advanced parademons from the future, and now they have to fight some parademons.
Oh, fun.
And they're just, slowly but surely
dying off.
Some people are dying off, and then also, slowly but surely there's people making it through the portal. 15 or 10, 12, 15, slowly getting up to 32. Superman is he needs to get focused.
He's hanging back and making sure everybody can get through.
Yeah, he's kind of, as the words of the book says, he is kind of making way for his friends to make it through. And he's sitting there looking for Batman, and then Batman's like, "Hey, focus." As he says this, Batman gets hit with the something.
Is it a rocket? Is it a bonk on the head?
It's a flag. He gets hit with like a flagpole.
Oh.
And then the flag unravels and it says bang.
I guess you know who that is.
And lo and behold, some of these villains that were supposed to be locked away are not locked away.
Hey, how you doing?
We got Lex, we got King Shark, we got Starro, we got the Joker, we got Giganta, we got Cheetah, and they fight their way through and they get through the portal. Mm-hmm. Batman gets eliminated.
Yeah.
Plot twist.
Dang.
DC lied to us.
DC, no.
The bracket that they've been putting out, they lied. Not. Batman did not make it through.
Joker did.
But the Joker did. So some of these people make it through. Batman. And then the portal is getting smaller and smaller as it gets closer to 32.
But you want to know what's the worst thing that happened? Lex.
As Lex is going through, he winks at Superman. And the books, let me read what the book says. It says that there's something in Lex's smile. It takes Clark a moment to realize that it's pity. It's a smile that says, go save a cat from a tree. But leave this to us, Boy Scout. And that...
if you look at the book, you see his eyes turned red. And he has his knuckle dusters out. And them suns are blazing hot right now. So he ready to knock somebody's head off their shoulders.
This that look gives Superman the motivation to be like, okay,
I'm killing somebody.
It's time for me to get to that portal so that I can be one of the people that make it through. Because ain't no way Lex gonna look at me like that and he's gonna make it through and I'm not. So let me get my butt over there and get inside this portal.
I'm gonna be honest. He might end up unaliving somebody by accident because he is so pissed off, especially the fact that his best friend did not make it.
So, and so we have our 32 challengers.
Both heroes and villains.
Yes.
Maybe some anti-heroes.
We have the Joker. We have Star Sapphire. We have Jay Garrick. We have Vixen. We have Hawkman, Lobo, Zatanna, Power Girl, Lex Luthor, Harley Quinn, King Shark, Aquaman, Giganta, Captain Atom, Swamp Thing, Cyborg, Connor Hawk Green Arrow, Etrigan the Demon, Superman, Cheetah, Plastic Man, Batwoman, Starro, Big Barda, Black Lightning, Supergirl, Firestorm, Damian, Red Hood.
I forgot Damian was in there. Oh my
Guy Gardner, Green Lantern, Metamorpho, and Wonder Woman.
Wait, what is Damian doing in there? Oh no, he's not part of Titans.
No.
I forgot.
And then the end of the book, it's the Heart of Apocalypse talking to us, and it's pretty much saying that I know how this ends.
I'm the one who gave the power away.
Mm-hmm. I know how this ends.
I don't like how this is going.
There's surprises up ahead.
This is
it teases that we are going to see absolute Superman, absolute Batman, and absolute Wonder Woman possibly I don't want to say partake in the tournament, but be some of the adversaries that our heroes have to fight against, potentially.
Possibly. Now, what I'm thinking in this brain is that some way, somehow, they're going to be friends.
I don't know.
Because Superman, they're going to fight for a little bit, then they're going to realize that they're each Kryptonian, especially through the whole suit thing.
I mean, the only thing I'll say is, like, it depends on how, like, what they are told. Because you know what I mean? So if they tell Superman that, hey, you have to, or absolute Superman, if they tell him that, hey, you have to partake in this or else, then he might partake.
He ain't got nothing to lose. He already lost his family.
But what I'm saying is,
Batman.
They might give them a reason to partake and fight against these other heroes.
Well, if you say we'll bring your planet back and your family back, that would be bad.
They gonna give one of two things is what I'm gonna guess happens. Either they're gonna give them an incentive. You know, for example, Superman, we will bring your family back if you partake in this tournament and beat these other heroes up. Or Batman, we'll bring your dad back. For Wonder Woman, we will reunite you with your sister, your Amazonian sisters. Ooh, if you partake.
That's bad.
It's either going to be that or some way somehow Darkseid is just going to control their bodies. Probably and make and
those collars.
Yeah, or just like mind control, because he is everything.
Yeah, he is.
From what it's saying, he is that the absolute universe is what's fueling him. He is the universe, and the universe is him.
He technically made them.
Yes, so either he's going to give them motivation, or he's just going to control them. He's going to be in their mind and controlling their bodies and use them that way.
Oh, this is going to be interesting.
That's my theory, at least.
Now, this is just the first issue.
Now, one other thing, at the very end of the issue, the Heart of Apocalypse also mentions that one of our 32 is actually Darkseid. We don't know which one.
Oh.
Or at least what I'm interpreting it to say is that one of our people that have been moved on, one of the 32, is Darkseid in disguise.
Interesting.
We don't know which one. There's obviously there's going to be lots of twists and turns in this, apparently.
So you guys keep up on the Instagram page where we're going to be showcasing who we think is Darkseid once we get more into it. But I'm going to have my first pick on Instagram. This might go up tomorrow or sometime this weekend. Oh, sometime this upcoming week. So look forward to that.
Super Who Podcast.
Keep an eye out for that. And leave a comment on who you think.
This is going to be an interesting ride. There's lots of tie-in issues. There's lots to read.
Yes.
Especially come December, because in December there's going to be specific books for each round. Mm-hmm. So that should be interesting.
So support your local comic book store. Support. And if by some reason you can't, you can also look at the app.
The DC Universe Infinite app.
Where you can watch it with your mother, your father, your sister, your brother, your grandparents, on a plane, on a train, anywhere at any time. We love you. As always,
peace.